happening now. It will decide the fate of humanity. The time to choose sides has come. We are the resistance. We are the info war.
What Owen was reporting on today was reported on May 2nd. I have always... See, what's funny is people think I'm going to be bashing Owen or something. That's not true. You're going to... What, we can't disagree with anyone intellectually anymore? Like, this is the problem. Everyone just loves everyone or something now. Like, give me a break. How else does a circle of ideas work? But yes, I have been very vocal about sunscreen. I hate sunscreen. Ever since I was 7 years old, I've hated sunscreen. I'm very vocal about my hate for sunscreen and how much I tell other people, like, why are you rubbing that poison on your body? Let me ask you something. Would you normally just go and rub chemicals on your skin? No. So why would you do it just because it says sunscreen on it? Why? Because it says it's going to protect you from the sun? Give me a break. When's the last time anyone wanted to protect you from anything? Think about that for a second. They want you enslaved. They want you under their control. Obviously, they're going to do things to keep it that way. They don't want you free. Why do you think they want you to lie? Funny how Skin Cancer Awareness Month is also in May.
And that article came out May 2nd. It's like they know, but they won't say. Just like at the skin cancer facts and statistics, people will ignore this and they'll say, it's just a conspiracy.
Nothing is just a conspiracy. That's just an excuse because you're afraid to actually dig and learn and listen. Unbelievable. When will people realize that this also has a lot to do with your race as well? Notice how they blanket everything about cancer and everything as it affects everyone. No, it doesn't. Our biological bodies are all different. But that's a whole nother topic for another time. But anyway, look at this. Look at all these chemists. Right here, Milton Blake, Australian chemist. Remember how I said, would you just take chemicals and normally rub them on your skin? No, I wouldn't think so. And then here we are. Look at this.
Oh, the founder of L'Oreal Cosmetics. We can trust L'Oreal because we know that they're so good. Oh, after everything.
He was also an Austrian scientist.
Oh, who also wanted to put out some kind of skin cream. They don't know what it is.
But people were more than happy to just rub it on their skins, rub it on their bodies, just because a quote-unquote scientist told them to. Can you believe the ignorance? Truly unbelievable. Look, even there in 1940s in Miami, Florida, we have a physician.
Oh, in World War II. Interesting. Look at this graph over here. Funny how all those places where, sunscreen was invented is when the rise of skin cancer and all the other skin problems started to develop.
Notice how even here, like in the graph when you see the U.S., notice how it's started right after World War II, the rise and all this.
Oh, I wonder what... That's just a coincidence, though. People didn't know about...
Like I said in the chat, this is some of the most basic information. If you don't know about how dangerous sunscreen... If you're still putting sunscreen on your body after everything Alex Jones has told... If you've been following him from the... There's no helping you. Like I said, there's no... I can disagree with him, but like what he said he hadn't used sunscreen since last year. So you're telling me this whole time you still just continued to put that poison on your body? You're out of your mind, bro. I would have told you a lot. Whoever hasn't told him was hurting him, honestly. That's my honest opinion. Whoever didn't tell you not to put sunscreen on your body anymore, like when he went to the beach and stuff, like even when I was in the military, they were trying to have me put that poison on my skin. I would tell everybody, why are you putting that poison on your skin? Use the sun. The sun knows ancient human enlightenment. Yes. Think about all the ancient human enlightenment that our forefathers and every ancient ancestors that knew before us about the power of the sun. Notice how they treat the sun as one of the greatest enemies. Notice how they're all dark creatures who are living in darkness and they fear the sun. No wonder why they want you afraid of the sun as well. They don't want you healed by the awesome powers of the sun. They want you kept down. They want you trapped in their bubble. They want you to have cancer. Duh, that makes you dependent on the government and everything. Just think about living in that fear. Like,
oh, I need to put skin protection on me.
How many other people were worried about that garbage later in life? Also, more secret space program. More knowledge.
Planning a mission called the Jupiter Icy Moons Orbiter, aka JIMO. At 120 feet long, it's going to be several times larger than any planetary probe ever launched. And its nuclear reactor will power ion engines and a big science radar.
Oh, notice how also in the movie The Europa Report, how the ship they use looks just like that one.
I keep telling you that Hollywood takes real information, 80% of it is real information, and then they throw 20% of magic and BS on it, so your imagination goes out of control. You don't believe. Like I said, they just put it in your face. You'll never go look. You'll never know. Look, I keep telling people we paid for this already. Then when you hear on all the other Tory outlets and everything, when people just act so enlightened and everything, when they tell you like, oh, breaking news, we're going to Europe, oh, breaking news, we're doing breaking news, oh, even though it's already in the past. Like I said, they don't really want to enlighten you, they don't want to elevate you, they want to keep you held down, they want to feed off you. That's why you can trust Alex, tomorrow's news today. You can get behind that. Because that's elevating you, it's pushing you forward. I mean, think about it. All the other news outlets, they pretend like everything's breaking. Like, ooh, look at this. Like I said, Sean Hannity yesterday, give me a break with that. We already knew Miller was funded through 2019. Complete trash, garbage, acting surprised. But anyway, I rest my case. The alien life that they hope to discover on the Jupiter Europa moon. You already know. Like I said, this is like the 20% that the Hollywood makes up. I mean, we're actually going there. They actually have the ships. They actually have the probe. They're doing everything. But, oh, when the aliens involved, everyone thinks it's fake. And note it's a documentary, too.
And I also rest my case on that.
And more about the Tory News Network. This is why I like the shill. Because they don't hold back. They let you know, look. See, people at the Tory News Network, like, look at all that faith that President Trump put on you, and you just stabbed him in the back like that by just outing him out as one of your previous sources. Like, what kind of human being or man are you? Like, this is the kind of mentality, like I said, that we're faced with nowadays. You really think anything's going to change or do anything unless we get rid of these government subverters, these Tories? Like I said, they had Tories back in the Revolution. Why do we act like there's not Tories right now? This guys of, we're all Americans? No, we're not. No, we're not. Only some of us are Americans. Everyone else is an enemy. Enemy of our nation, and they need to be marked and set as such. Look at this. You even have the leader, Hillary Clinton. Like I said, who took the keys away from her? Who's going away? What's all the nonsense about her? Blah, blah, blah. I keep telling you. You haven't seen anything yet. Look, we're not finished yet. We're not finished.
Who's so confident? Where does all this confidence come from? Obama, Hillary, Podesta, everybody. Everybody's so confident. When there's like no evidence for it anywhere in the real world, but you have the MSN outlets that people want to trust so much. Oh yes, keep being blinded, held down, fed off of. Like, can you imagine like a creature when you're sleeping that just feeds off your soul, and you have every time you go to sleep, just a little piece of your soul it just takes with you. That's what MSM and all of them do with your intelligence. Every time, just sucking a piece of intelligence, just like Rocco's Modern Life, like that TV episode. Go watch that one. Look at how ahead. Like I said, Ancient Human Enlightenment. Bernie thinks that Texas can go blue. That's an old article. You go read that. I'm telling you, they're planning. Florida, like I said, everyone gonna act enlightened about Florida. Give me a break. And then most people don't even know that the Washington Post is owned by Amazon. Also, old information. But how is it that politicians in Washington make decisions based off what they read in the Washington Post? You see what I mean? How does this make any sense to anybody? If anybody wants to attack anything, you need to start getting serious about it, or nothing's gonna happen. Quick, though.